Leo as of yesterday. So I'm a little late, but it'll be in Leo for a little while here. But yeah, it's going to be trine with Saturn and Neptune. So Mars is working right now to help you make your dreams come true. And Saturn's kind of sitting around like, well, we'll see what they do. You know, like we'll see how hard they work for it. And Mars is opposing Pluto. So that can be a little bit like you have to be humble. Pluto will humble your look at me energy. So Mars in Leo is look at me energy. Okay? So that's what we're working with. I'm going to start with Aries at 55 seconds. Okay. Mars in Leo for the sign of Aries. Sun signs. We're working on sun signs because this stuff gets really complicated. Mars in Leo for the sign of Aries. Saint Michael, please protect Aries. Virgin Mother, please intercede on Aries' behalf. We have the Nine of Wands reversed, the Wheel of Fortune, the Hierophant reversed, the Five of Pentacles, and the Five of Cups. Now, they wanted me to do 5 cards, my guides, and I wanted to keep going. That might be your energy here. You might want to keep going, but Spirit is preventing you from doing something you think you want in this energy, Aries. This is a sweet relief. Take the rest, okay? Take the rest as in take the rest granted, as in take the naps and the peace and solitude even. But also take the rest means like if there's leftovers, take them. If there's whatever you have left, take it, you know, and work that out. I show that this is a great energy for you to reserve. It's like you really want to move forward, but there's something coming to a grinding halt. And it's because you're learning about working with what you have. It makes you feel bad, sure. But it also is very humbling. So if you're a person that's like, look at me, the more look at me energy you have in this, the more they're going to encourage you to, hello there. They're going to encourage you to meditate on it and, you know, relax, Aries. This is not a time to fully relax. Like the energy that they're granting you, because Mars is also trine with Venus, which is a really nice love energy. So they might be like having you relax into energy that is active. It's interesting because you're probably a really active person being an Aries, but they're trying to say that goal or that hyper fixation that you have on figuring this goal out, it's not for you. We're gonna block it for now because you're not ready for that. It's not your calling. This is not your path. However, there might be other things that are your path that we will be gently putting that effort, that we see the effort. We see your effort, and that energy won't go to waste. If you're maybe working out a lot, or you know, they are giving you a lot of space to sleep, relax, and rest, Aries. So till I gotta really find out when this is until. When does Mars move? Mars enters Virgo on June 17th. So until June, you're just kind of like sitting tight here on something, but also enjoying. They want you to be more actively enjoying your love life, the beautiful things, the beautiful people. They want you to be enjoying your what you have. what you've made, what you've created, the person that you have, or the family that you do have. You're feeling kind of left out. But when they do that, spiritually speaking, they're reserving you to the side. You know, they're reserving your energy, and they hope that you take care of yourself in the meantime with what you do have, because that needs to go back and work itself out. I'm just going to keep repeating messages, so I'm going to let that go. Thank you so much, Aries. Let's do Taurus at 5:40. Maybe these will be quickies. Okay. Taurus, hello. We're going to do your Mars in Leo energy. In the beginning of this video, for about 1 minute, there is a brief explanation if you want that. My Venmo will be up if you want to donate. This is my full-time job. Okay, Taurus. Taurus. Saint Michael, please protect Taurus. Virgin Mother, please intercede on Taurus's behalf. This is your Mars in Leo energy for Taurus. We have the 7 of Pentacles. We have the 5 of Pentacles reversed. Good. We have the 9 of Swords reversed. Excellent. 6 of Swords reversed. And the 10 of Cups reversed. Well, okay. I'm hearing that song. I think it's Pink. What about us? What about all the times you have been in disaster? What about us? It's a good song. I think she wrote that to DT. Anyways. You've been, okay, so what Mars and Leo is doing for you, because Taurus, you're not a see me, pick me kind of person, usually. If you are, it's notably bratty, and people, you don't do very well with it anyways. So in this situation, I see you being reserved, and I see you saving your money. You're about your coins right now, and that is good energy. Saturn and Neptune are trine with Mars energy, which is like dream making energy, right? If you want to make your dreams come true. Thank you for the like, whoever gave me that. Appreciate it. But yeah, you are saving your energy for later kind of thing, Taurus. And I show that you're you might be spending stuff, but you have what it takes to spend while also saving money. You don't mind a little bit of debt maybe, but your checks and balances are strong. I also see you as not worrying about stuff as much. So maybe you're making a good amount of money that you don't need to worry about it anymore, about spending money, which is nice. I also see this person, and for some of you, this is a deceased person. I'm kind of mediuming hard right now. This is a person that's trying to be in your family. So there's somebody that is coming back around that's trying to be in your family again. Then Venus trine Mars energy is love energy. And I show that you will give that maybe some time to heal. Some time. You're gonna space it out a little bit. This is an energy that I trust you with very much, Taurus. You're gonna give them time. You're gonna let them remain in the group, you know, but you're not going to be, it's not gonna be a super happy group for a little while. This person might be a look at me type of person, which is not the energy that you want right now. Pluto will destroy that for these types, okay? So you want to go humble, and I show you doing that, and I show that there's people in your vicinity that are not like that. And so you're really stress-free about it, actually. Money's looking good. Emotional health, you understand it as a certain, like something's missing. It's not what you wanted, but you're understanding it as temporary, and that there are solutions, and that you let this person learn their lessons. They're going to get their lessons, okay? But meanwhile, do not back down from what you are creating. This is amazing creation energy right now. Saturn is definitely like holding the stopwatch and being like, okay, go back, do it again. Okay, go back, do it again. You know, Saturn is keeping time, keeping track. So if there's something where you have to keep time on something, that might be a good thing for you to actively go about doing. Anything where you're tracking your progress, tracking your time. Saturn is looking at that right now. And Jupiter, I don't know where Jupiter is. I didn't remember where Jupiter is. But I know that Neptune, our planet of dreams, is direct. Everything's direct right now. So they're giving you like full speed ahead. However, some people are flashing the crowd on the way, you know, and like that's not going to be a good situation. So you're very good at this, actually. This is very good energy for you. Okay, that's what I have for you, Taurus. Let's do Gemini at 11:16. Yeah, these are short readings. Good. Love that for me. Let's do it, Gemini. Gemini, what do we got? Gemini. Gemini, what's coming up for you? You want to book a personal reading with me? My website is in the description box, tarotdamore.com. Actually, it's not in there yet, but you certainly can. Take a look at my IG. Take a look at my past readings. I post all the time. So I often review my own readings, and they're true for me. So if I could read for myself, I could read for you. All right, let's do it. Gemini. They want me to look at that last number. 11:7. Huh? Okay. A lot of your luck is being sent to you by Creator. I'm totally channeling right now. Saint Michael, please protect Gemini. Virgin Mother, please intercede on Gemini's behalf. This is your Mars and Leo energy, Gemini. Tower reverse, King of Pentacles. Nice. It's the Star. Beautiful. The Strength card. Oh my. This is amazing. Whoa. Are you ready, Gemini? Dang. Dang. Wow. Gemini. You are coming out victorious. It is time. The alignments that are happening right now for you, it's your time. Time for you to go to the wire. You've been to the wire. You've crossed the finish line. You're going to do it, Gemini. This is it. This is it. You're in charge of your bank. You're pursuing your dreams. You're remaining steadfast, strong, stable, connected. And your sun is here. The best card in the whole deck is here. And the Star? Dude. What? Wow. Look, I know some Geminis in my life. And yeah, this is where they're coming from. Empress reverse. A lot of single moms. A lot of single mom Geminis out there. I know some, but there are more than that. But I know some Geminis in my life that have been busting their ass very quietly, humbly. And like an opposition is when in the chart is when it's 180 degrees away from a sign. So right now, Mars's energy is 180 degrees from Pluto's energy. So that's an opposition, and that's like a challenge. You know, it's a fight. However, it doesn't mean that you can't work with it. And you are a beautiful energy at leaning into challenge and being like, all right, we'll just go with that. If one thing's not true, then we'll go with what's not true. Or it's kind of like resisting. Why resist? You know, let them do it. Let them. And it's passive resistance. It's beautiful energy. You have let them, and now you're coming out into your dreams, your hopes, your desires. Everything is going to start working out for you. I really hope that you take advantage of all the planets being direct till May. Taurus season is going to be amazing for you. Leo season is going to be fucking amazing for you. Okay? Gemini? Okay? Hooray! Some of you, I don't know, I heard like some of you might have like Tiffany lamps or a Tiffany collection or something. Okay, that's random. But early fall, Virgo season, you're looking real good. The earth seasons that are coming up, you're looking real good because you have been working on it. Does that make sense, Gemini? Oh my gosh, I hope this reaches you. I hope this reaches you. I'm sorry. Okay. Hi, sorry. I'm so glad it's still here. I'm so glad we're still here. This is amazing. You're coming from Empress Reverse, down in the dumps, left behind, either at work, your personal life, your friendships, your health. You're coming from the bottom and you have worked your ass off. Because for it to be this strong of a reading, I can't get over it. It's so strong. Oh my gosh. You have been chipping away at what needs to get done and you're doing it. You're an amazing entity, Gemini. Don't ever let anybody take that from you. And you're not. You're not going to take it. We're not going to take it anymore. Amazing. You may have met somebody that is very healing as well and supportive of your journey. Wow. Yeah, because that love energy is very strong. Venus and Mars working together is very strong. That's a strong partnership, love energy. Somebody here is maybe running, or I'm sensing like huffing, like someone's breathing really heavy. Maybe you're learning breath work with, I don't know, with a person. Tantra, not sure. There's platonic tantra too out there. Don't get it twisted, okay? But like, this is so sweet. Look at this, how it lines up, like the picture, like the pentacle upright, that's manifestation. And in real life, that's happening now. Like the pentacle upright is your coin. That is a good symbol, okay? A lot of times it gets demonized. But then there's this compass and that North Star. They're like, well, I know where North is because look at it, it's a little bit off, right? It's a little bit off center. But Gemini, you're like, mine. I know where my North Star is, and I gotta have some shit together to get there. So I got my shit together, and I'm gonna get there. The Sun, you've arrived. Amazing. Amazing. This is, I don't want to stop this reading. Call me for a personal if you want to manifest bigger, because this is giving me a lot of inspiration. Wow. I don't have any Gemini in my chart. I mean, I have a chart that has Gemini on it, but no planets or anything, any aspects, nothing, no north nodes, nothing in Gemini. So I really hope that you are enjoying this. And if you want to enhance it, call me for a reading. Oh my gosh. Amazing. Amazing. Good stuff. Very good. Very good. Yay. All right, let's do Cancer. Mars in Leo for Cancers. 1901. I just had my right ear pop open. So maybe there's a masculine energy that's willing to listen at this point. So if you need to talk to your husband, your father, your brother, your boyfriend, your son, there's a masculine energy opening up, open for communication at this time, Cancer. Okay. They're finally listening to you. And actually, it feels like I'm in an echo chamber. I'm channeling pretty hard today. All right, let's go, Cancer. Saint Michael, please protect Cancer. Virgin Mother, please intercede on Cancer's behalf. Mars and Leo energy for Cancer. We have the Ace of Pentacles reversed, Five of Wands reversed, the Page of Swords. Okay, this is sweet. The Temperance reversed and the Tower. Yeah. And then we have a Star reversed on the bottom of the deck. Cancer, you're pretty used to getting your way at home. You're really used to getting your way behind closed doors. You don't let anything into your home life that disturbs it. You like your peace, right? I show that maybe there's an offer here. This is, remember, this is future because this is from now until June 17th. So don't take it literal right now. It can't resonate yet. It has to resonate at the end. So come back and watch it June 17th. I usually post reminders. I like that. Anyways, Cancer, I see you not fighting. You're not fighting it. You're going with the flow about something that doesn't work out for you. You might have been like, it might have been an offer and then it was withheld, or it's something that's disturbingly like making you wait. It's not fun. I don't love it, but you're okay with it, and you're just like, well, I'll just keep looking. So if this is a job, maybe you had an interview, it didn't go that great, and you were like, I don't know. You're just making up something for yourself to, deal with it. Where you're like, yeah, that I didn't feel that job anyways. Like you're handling it. And then maybe you're back to the drawing board. You're looking for it, maybe that's like looking for a new job, looking for adventure, maybe. You might be looking for flights. Okay. This could be shopping for that specific thing. You're not finding it. You're going to lose your temper in this energy. I'm telling you. You're going to lose it, Cancer. Someone's getting the claw. Well, bam! Someone's going to get the claw. It heals, you're tired of this being cool with stuff. You don't want to let it flow at a certain point, and that Mars and Leo energy, it fucks with you, it messes with the Cancer, I guess, because it makes them like angry about not being seen and heard and recognized. This might be in your own home where you're like, okay, they're still not doing it, or I'm still not receiving. I've been asking politely, I've been letting it go, I've been positive, and then bam, Cancer comes and busts down the tower. Now you might be investigating something, you might be researching something, because this is coming from a space. I mean, I don't even know if you're like trying to figure out like a mystery that could be that deep. It could be a murder mystery, like where you're trying to figure something out. But you might be a whistleblower. I hope so. That'd be dope. Where you bring down the whole building with what you have to say. Good. Get them. I back it. I'd applaud you. But also it could be used for your own selfish purpose. So be careful with that. You might lose a family member, or I have a feeling like if you leave it that way, they might die and you never get to talk to them again. And that's a regret. I don't feel like you losing your patience here is totally bad. I just want you to use it in the right way, I hope. I hope that reaches the right Cancer. You're really trying. I do show you innocently at like you're innocuous in how you're sweet, and then all of a sudden it turns sour, angry, mean. And it's because there's like, okay, I'm done with this. Like it you're I'm not sure, but as soon as you start squirming here, there's going to be divine intervention. You can't keep acting like that. I heard someone saying that. You might be a parent saying that to your child. You might be getting parented by somebody. Like, you can't act like that. But this is something that's going to keep it real. That's what the theme of this Mars and Leo energy is for you until June 17th. Keeping it real. If you've been holding back and you've been real nicey nice, I don't know if that's totally your energy there, Cancer, you know? You got something to say. If you don't say it, God will say it. That's the energy I'm gonna go with for you, okay? Ciao. Let's do Leo. Mars in Leo for the Leos. Wow, I've been waiting for this day. It's weird because I have Mars in Cancer, and now I'm looking back at Mars in Cancer and I'm like, I felt that energy shift. Like, fiercely taking care of myself. Okay. Now it's in Leo and I'm like, I don't know if I want to go out. You know, like if my energy, it's a challenge for a Leo because they're very performative. So it can be very difficult unless you've been staying with your head down, keeping it real, keeping it humble. Okay, Leo? I mean, I've been really working on that myself, especially with like anger issues and stuff. Thanks for watching, 3 people. Appreciate you. Waiting for your sign. All right, let's do Leo. Mars in Leo energy for the Leo sun signs. So if you were born as a Leo, this is for you. Mars in Leo for Leo. Saint Michael, please protect Leo. Virgin Mother, please intercede on Leo's behalf. There is a minute of explanation of what this means in the beginning of this video, okay? You can rewind it later maybe. The Empress, look at you. Okay. Whoa! Ding, 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 ding. What the? Leo. That is the 4th time I've been reading cards for 20 years. 20! The Empress, followed by the Emperor. Upright. I did not expect that at all. Leo! Wow! And with Mars trine Venus, this is a beautiful energy, a beautiful time for love. Go ahead and find your person. My goodness. This is a partnership. This is dope. This is dope shit right here. This is the dopest. I want details, Spirit. It's so great. They will do anything for you, Leo. You tell them, hey, cut your nails. They'll just be like, okay. Yeah, I probably should cut my nails. Like, they don't question you. They see you as complete. They love you exactly how you are. They see you as peace. Their inner peace. And that inner peace drives them to go take on challenges for you. Oh, this is beautiful. These are 2 people that really understand their shadow. They're connected deeply. They're bonded. This is a past life. These people have done this before. These are old pros at husband and wife type shit. Now, if you're same gender, somebody's carrying the energy. Like, I would say 99% of these people are male and female. This is old school, mom and dad, marriage, relationship energy. And Leo, if that ain't right for you, you know what I mean? Leo feminine came out first. Leo, I don't care if you're masculine or feminine. Your feminine side is super active already. Put an active planet in an active sign's masculine. It's really hard to out-masculine that, okay, when you're feminine. And here you have a masculine that's all that masculine. Might have a lot of Aries in their chart, might have some Taurus in their chart. You might have Aries and Taurus in your chart. My goodness. This person is a really good listener and they think that you're smart. And you just tell them and they just say, yep, you're right. And they're like, it's not, because it's the Emperor. It's not like a really, oh, it's just divine. It's like that level of like, you know what you're doing, they know what they're doing, and they know how to follow your lead and vice versa. You are completely, what's the word? Like surrendered to this Emperor. Wow. The Six of Cups. What the fuck, Leo? Leo. Look. Ah. Go for love, Leo. Amazing. Flowers in her hair. Flowers everywhere. Beautiful. This could be a sister too, just so you know. You might be asking your sister to be in your wedding party. You might be asking your brother to be in your wedding party too. This is sibling energy too. Some of you are getting married for sure. This is beautiful. I don't want to leave. 9 of Pentacles, Leo. I can't. I can't. This is gorgeous. Not only do you have, it's me and my boyfriend, da 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 to the very end. There's me. It's your Beyonce and Jay-Z until the bad parts. But like in the heyday. And look at you. They want you to be independent. They want you to do your thing. Oh, Leo, this is beautiful. They love that you do your thing. Oh, this person is so fucking supportive and wonderful. Oh my gosh. Dripping. Good for you, Leo. The world, are you fucking kidding me? I quit. I'm gonna retire. Leo! Don't you wait one more second. The world? Are you kidding me? You guys need to travel. Both of you. Together. Independently. You need to put a ring on this one. This is it. Leo. I don't know who I'm reading for. I sure hope it's me. You have a nasty independent streak, Leo. And I love that about you. Oh, you are the cat. You know what I mean? Like, ooh, it's so good. You fucking found one. You found it. You found what you were looking for. Rah, get it. Attack it. Oh, I love that. Travel. Ugh. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Amazing. Spontaneous. Combustible. So much energy here. So good. Oh my goodness. This is a dream come true. I do not read readings like this. And I don't want to leave because I'm a Leo. Okay. And you, Leos with Mars in Leo? Because like Mars can only be in one of the 2 signs surrounding you. So for a Leo, Mars can only be in Cancer, Leo, or Virgo. So for those that are wondering. Oh my goodness. Ah! The best. I want to take a picture of this one. I love it so much. Yes. All right. Yeah. All right. Virgo. Okay, I have to get back to reality that like not all signs might have very good energy with this. Okay, Virgo. What do we got? 34:56. Yeah, I spent a lot of time on that one. Leo, that was really, 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 really wonderful. Virgo. Meow, meow. Virgo. Virgo. St. Michael, please protect Virgo, Virgin Mother. Please intercede on Virgo's behalf. The Queen of Pentacles. Ooh, that's you. Yes. Yes, girl. Okay. Four of Cups reversed. Yeah. Three of Swords. Okay. Actively working something out here. Yeah, the pain. Aw. Okay. You gotta tell this person. You gotta tell this person, Virgo. Okay, how do I say this? The Mars and Leo energy is... I feel you want to separate somebody. You're over here taking your sweet time. You're over here, you're peaceful, Virgo. You're good. You're very well maintained, very cared for, very suited, okay? Like this llama, her coat's under control. Okay? And you'd rather, you know, it's like you feel perhaps that you're an offer that no one can refuse, you know, like at work, in the home. You're like this indisputable world champion of amazing, Virgo. And you feel that, like you feel, when do they start harvesting corn? That's going to be your time. Garden, you might have a garden. Kale, cabbage, corn. Sounds good. Anyways, you're in a place of desire and fulfillment. And you've fulfilled your own desires very much. And you're very focused on your bag and your coin. Manicures, you know, like very well manicured. Four of Cups reversed. Sometimes that's a confusing card for me, but in this case, you're actively making offers financially or personally with just this like indisputable fertility and stability. Okay, you're just like, any time with me is an offer that you can't refuse. That's how it is. Like you're very upfront about it. I like that energy. It's very confident, very poised. Poised is a great word. Okay. Now, there's something here that you're definitely stepping over, like mind over matter. I'm not gonna, it's like, I'm feeling like you're stepping over the footstool or something. Like you're getting away from what hurts. You're like, I can't be bothered with that. I can know. The Three of Wands reversed next to the Three of Swords is like, I can't be, you're not rushing, but you're definitely not staying. You're not going to stay like that. You're like, I won't be like, that's not mine. That's yours. That's for you. And you might be leaving it on your person to solve their own issues. You might be saying, look, we've been through a lot. I love you very much. Right now, I don't feel super in love. And you need to take care of yourself. That's all. And I'm going to be here taking care of myself. But I want you to learn how to take care of yourself. And that might take some time. The world reversed, yeah. This has been going on maybe for a while. This is like either your person, maybe you're divorced from this person, maybe this is your brother, your sister, but there's a person in your life that you love very much that they don't take care of themselves right. They don't prioritize, they don't have a schedule or something like that, where you're just like, look, you have to do these things. You're not going to wait on buffoonery or mixed signals, or you know why you even know why they're like this. You're like, I get why you're like this, even because I see your patterns and your patterns aren't for me. Like, you need to figure that out, and you're kind of leaving it up to them. So that's what I see the energy as for you. In the beginning of the video, there's a brief minute of explanation of Mars and Leo. So if you want to check that out, I talk about it for just a second. Very beginning. Okay, Libra. And then if you want to book tarotandmore.com, heck yeah. Libra. We got you at 4103. Okay, Mars in Leo energy for Libra. Mars in Leo energy for my Libra. Mars in Leo energy for my Libras. Why am I calling them my Libras? For Libra. They're not mine. You're not mine. Saint Michael, please protect Libra. Virgin Mother, please intercede on Libra's behalf. Libra, you have the 9 of Wands, the 10 of Pentacles reversed, the Sun reversed, the King of Swords reversed, and the 9 of Swords reversed. This is interesting. It's like, don't worry, be happy. There's something really difficult going on for you right now, Libra. It could be job loss, an injury, sickness, losing a parent, multiple things. Maybe your kid went off to college, you're lonely, you just spent a bunch of money on it. You're still happy as you can be. Like, despite the pain, you're still happy as you can be. I'm really thinking about this because what's done is done and what's unfair is unfair right now. And you're seeing it that way. I do think that you're in a don't worry, be happy type of mode here because there's nothing else you can do about it. And you are doing your best. So there's that. It is making you a little bit angry, a little bit difficult. There might be someone around you that's being very difficult as well. Like, this could be like somebody at work giving you trouble, a bad landlord, your dad, like being a real jerk, you know? Can be any of those things, anything like that, but this is like a masculine energy that's really negative and severe. But I show you doing your best with what you got, and you don't have the best long-term plan right now, but it's working for now. It's working for now. I heard 9 weeks, 9 days, 9 months. Okay. This isn't like your favorite year, 2025, is it? I'm sorry. But I do think that this time of appreciating what is good is still really good. Okay? You're still doing really well here. I want you to know that, Libra. This has been a difficult cycle for you. You've been laboring really hard, or, you know, working really hard, physical therapy or whatever this is. This is difficult on your body. And you're not showing the chips for it yet. But you're moving towards something, and you know you're not even worried about it because you know that it's the right thing to do. despite not being helped or despite them being really bad in business or something, or someone being really terrible to you, you're doing it. And I feel like this is you plugging along at your dream. And if you're a Libra that does not have a dream, maybe you don't know how good you are yet. And that they're showing you with these challenges, this giving you the energy, Mars and Leo, giving you that energy to get through these challenges. You're very humble. You're very dedicated. You're a beautiful energy, Libra. And you're going to get through it. And I don't see you talking about this to anybody, like how we're talking right now. But I do see you keeping it real, you know, combing your hair pretty, and or like maybe wearing a little muscle shirt if you want to show off. You know what I mean? Very cool. Very cool, collected energy. You might be far away from your family or feel far away from your family. There's someone really digging at you right now. And that could be like taking a look at your own self-criticism and how hard you are on yourself, and go easy on that. You're learning how to ease up on yourself here. You got 9 swords, remove 4 or 5 of them, you know? You don't need all them swords. Don't stab yourself. Some of you might have diabetes and have to, like, you know, give yourself a shot or something. Take your blood. Yeah, this is a challenge. But I feel for you, and I think that you're going to get through it. Mars in Leo is energy. So you're trying your best. I think this is great energy under Saturn's watch, and under, I feel like you could dream a little bit bigger under Neptune's watch. You know what I mean? Like Neptune's also watching here. Venus is watching. So maybe your love life is really good. Maybe your family is yours. Maybe you feel really good in your love life. I don't know if you do or not, but I don't think that love life is it right now. I feel like building your dream is where it's at. Okay? That's what I got for you, Libra. That was tough. I love you. Big hugs. 4737 for Scorpio. Yeah, 4 of Cups. Yeah. Politely declining. Okay. All right, Scorpio. Caught a whiff of this and I was like, I want that. There's this really good tea at Trader Joe's, and I don't know who else sells it, but it's like a coffee alternative. And it's like roasted carob and I forget, there's a bunch of herbs. It's herbal tea. No caffeine. It's amazing. It's like, I want it all the time. It's $4 for 10 packages of it. And I'm like, I want to learn how to make this. It's so beautiful. Anyways. That's what I got for you, Libra. This is for you, Scorpio. Let's go. Mars in Leo energy for my Scorpio suns. I do sun sign only on this one, okay? I don't want to confuse people that have a hard enough time. You don't have to watch all the signs and all that bullshit, okay? Unless you want to. Unless you're entertained. All right, Scorpio. Go back and watch that Gemini reading or that Leo reading. Wow. Okay, Scorpio. I mean, they were all pretty good. Saint Michael, please protect Scorpio. Virgin Mother, please intercede on Scorpio's behalf. We have the Page of Swords reversed. We have the 8 of Cups reversed. We have the 7 of Pentacles reversed. The 6 of Swords. And the Knight of Swords reversed. Silently, just, this is it, Scorpio. You're breaking away from some energy that was super draining to you. They try to come back and you're like, I'm not even, like, you're blocking on all platforms and numbers and everything. The only thing that you should keep open when you do this to somebody that you're truly like blocking forever on everything is Venmo. Like, leave your Venmo open because they can always pay you. Anyways. Yeah, you find them completely draining, a waste of time. And you're getting away from that energy. That's like your main goal here in Mars and Leo is your main energy is to get away from that draining, awful, person you wish you never met. I don't know if it's a partner or even a family member, but it's this energy of you peacefully getting away from it, being quiet about it, staying to yourself, maybe taking vacations, you know. Do you hear what I said? Multiple vacations. And not and keeping it to yourself. Knight of Swords reverse. It's a true block. Like you're truly blocking someone here. You're never going to talk to them again. And you can, you know, you can do a releasing. I don't believe in cord cutting, but I think that this is a releasing. This is like a true releasing of a person that's very, like, I don't even want to know what happened, but this is like a person that's very much like, yes, this is a person that you need to get away from. And you do not have to deal with this person. There's billions and billions of people in the world that you can go be friends with or find and help or whatever. This is something that you bury and you let the ground figure it out. You let Mother Earth take over. You let sleeping dogs lie. It comes out in the wash. Those kinds of things. Tell yourself, time is your healer. Very, very smart energy to block this person. De-root is the word. You want to pull out all of the roots that they have. Any attachments you want to detach, de-root. Okay. Get some Reiki on that. Listen to some music. You're going to replace this energy with things that feel good. You might be escaping a lot, which is fine for now. Escapism is good in this energy. Get away from this energy. Escaping is like, there's truly something to escape from. So get the fuck out. You know what I mean? That's what this is. It's like Mars in Leo is giving you the energy to get the fuck away from this person. Okay, that's what I got for you, Scorpio. Love you. It might be that if you're a Scorpio, this is often like the cross watcher read too. Like you might have, hey Arvin, you might have a Scorpio in your life that you want to get away from. So if you're cross watching, interesting. That's interesting. Anyways, 5231. But not my Scorpios. My Scorpios are good Scorpios. Sagittarius. Saggy. Come on now, let's go, Saggy. Sagittarius. That was like very deliberate. Can I get a like, Arvin? Appreciate it. All right. Sagittarius. Mars in Leo energy for Sagittarius. I think this is going to be a good one. Saint Michael, please protect Sagittarius. Virgin Mother, please intercede on Sagittarius' behalf. Okay. 5 of Cups reverse. Yep. Queen of Cups. Excellent, Sagittarius. Feel in your heart again. The 9 of Pentacles. Amazing. Ooh, the Tower. What's going on here? The Emperor. Fuck. Who's coming in? 4 of Swords reverse. You're not sleeping. You're restless. Who's that? Ooh. New boss, new person, or both, Sagittarius. That's what this is doing for you. This energy is moving you. Now, this is now until June 17th, so it's future-y, okay? It doesn't have to be right now. But this is energy moving you towards clean, collected water, emotional health. There's some sacred geometry here that you're getting into, perhaps, or like some kind of signaling that you're like, yep, this is meant. 5 of Cups reversed is like, fuck it. I'm taking what I have and I'm starting over. It's a clean slate, emotional clean slate. And that puts you in a very good spot with the Queen of Cups here. You know, you might be a mother or you might be seeing a therapist. Somebody might be telling you your feelings and you're like still like playful with it, able, independent. You're taking care of yourself. You're listening to other people, and you're still remaining this like bright, sparkling person. And like, boom, this comes in. New boss. They're gonna like reassign your boss, and it's gonna be a good boss. Boom, person. There's your person. You and Leo. You might not even expect this to happen, but boom, there they are. This is a wise person. This person's been around the block. They know some shit. They know what they're doing. That's what you like about them. They know what they're doing. You're going to meet somebody who knows what they're doing in life, in love. They are tired, maybe. They might be a little bit older than you or something, but if you need advice, you know, talk to your masculine, your dad, your uncle, your cousin, your brother, okay? You might need some advice there. But yeah, this is amazing, coming out of nowhere with the bombastic, fantastic energy for you. Amazing. Literally amazing. Look at this guy's pattern, the tower here. So I show Saggy that you're going to be doing your own thing, Mars and Leo. Actively healing. This is really beautiful because Mars is trine Venus. So that's the energy that's kind of being highlighted here is your emotional health. Actively healing your emotional health, becoming more vulnerable. Maybe there's some things that have been keeping you up at night or things that you've just been really restless about. Itching, maybe it's spring fever. But like, you've been just doing you, right? For so long. And then up jumps the devil. And I don't mean that as the devil. I mean that the tower and the emperor is here. You might also be taking full control of your life. You might also be like, I quit and start your own job. Start your own business. That could also be it. I hope you kept watching that far. But you might be seeing like the eyes on these cards. I'm seeing the eyes as getting off the screen and paying attention to the actual world running around you. Very realistic, very real. The Mars is making it real for you. You're riding that fucking bull. Your bull actually is like the male elephant is called a bull. You're riding that beast. You know what I mean? This is how you are at life, you know? Oh, it's good. I feel this is going to be good. New person, new boss, new energy. Advice from dad. You bringing down the house with your power. Like all of that. Yes. Because you've been working on your love. You've been working on how you love. You've been very, very well behaved, Saggy. This is not a selfish Sag that I'm reading for. No. This is a caretaker and a giver and a cutie and somebody who really does their own thing but doesn't take it out on other people. And yeah, there could be some times where you feel lonely, but you're not going to feel lonely anymore. You're not going to be lonely much longer if that's the case. Okay? Saggy? Bam! Done with Sag. Hello. GD. Them's my initials. How you doing? All right, let's do it. Cappy, 5913. Capricorn. Mars in Leo energy for Capricorn. Now, how has it been going? Like, if I think back, the earth signs were very reserved so far. So it's like, I get it. You're reserving your energy towards things that really matter to you, perhaps. Let's see. Mars in Leo energy towards Capricorn. For Capricorn, excuse me. My Capricorn sons. What is Mars in Leo expecting. If you want a little explanation about this energy, it's in the beginning of the whole thing. For the first minute, I talk about it for about 55 seconds, okay? What do we got? Mars and Leo energy for Capricorn. St. Michael, please protect Capricorn. Virgin Mother, please intercede on Capricorn's behalf. We've got the Three of Pentacles. We've got the King of Swords. Ooh. We've got the King of Cups reversed. We got the Nine of Swords. And we've got the Lovers reversed. Listen, Cappy. This is active energy to heal the past. And become familiar with platonic energies. Working together, making a plan, executing a plan, and looking forward past the things that worry you, past the things that hurt. Some of you have a former partner or a father figure that hurt you really bad. But this is that worry, that pain. Oh, and then it's not only that, like, this is why your relationships, like, you're looking past. These are like failures that you're worried about. It's got to do with somebody that, like, two things. Somebody that you broke up with, maybe even divorced, and then also somebody that you're blaming for that behavior. So this is a projection of, if I didn't have the dad that I have, then I wouldn't be like this. So you know what I mean? Like, you're not taking ownership of your emotional health. You're blaming the problems on someone else, that you can't fix that. You can only fix yourself. And that's what I show. This is energy that you're taking on. It's like, I can only fix myself. I can't fix these other people. I can't fix the past. I can't change shit. Why am I doing that? And you're looking forward past lamenting. This is a lot of lamenting. Libra was 25-29. Magician reversed. You're having trouble making things happen because you've been very lonery, but you're learning how to be friendly and you're learning how to work with people. You're very constructive. You're very helpful. You're very kind. And you're building real friendships. You realizing that, like, this past that you're so worried about, these people that have hurt you or you've hurt them and vice versa, all this worry, you have no control over it. What you do have control over is what you contribute. You're really becoming like a silent partner, maybe in something. Like, maybe you're becoming a silent partner in a business. And it could be that you're becoming someone's partner quietly, so that, I don't know if this is family members, so that they don't see you, the new you. Your feminine side is opening. You're listening to the feminine. And you're looking forward to the future, Capricorn. This is tough. Mars and Leo is granting you the toughness you need to get through these emotional, you consider them failures, but they're not. They're learning. I mean, everyone learns. You're so hard on yourself, you know? You'll need a lot of soothing, or like balms, like hot, like icy hot, or, you know? Can I get a like? Magician. I'm hearing tapered off. You're partnering up, maybe. You know what I mean? You want to contribute. There's something that you want to be better at. You want to be a better person in general. You're building something unique. This is very masculine energy. You don't have to suffer, Capricorn. That's part of your that's a really hard thing. Mars and Saturn maybe don't get along, but right now Saturn is pardoning Mars's behavior. It's like granting a pardon. And Mars is trying to please the father, you know, like they're trying to make it right. But I feel like this is the time for the father to make it right for the son. I feel like you hold back your tears a lot. But you have to keep doing that perhaps for a little while until you feel more love. Right now you're very friendly. You're very platonic. You're gaining interest in things. You're reasserting your love. You know, it's very earthy, of course, because you're an earth sign, you know. You're trying to ground yourself. You might be being hard on yourself, like, I'm not going out, I'm not doing this, I'm grounded. Capricorn. All right. Little bit stony, little bit harsh. Be good to yourself, okay? Be sweet. King of Swords can be a sweetheart, you know. They just don't talk a lot. So this might be you watching a lot of documentaries, getting smarter. You might be going back to school. Developing a skill. You might be working with an entity like a counselor or some kind of financial institution to get you there. But yeah, this is a product. You're like a product of your times. Don't worry about it so much. You're a royal, you know. You're very mature. You're an adult. You have blessings. And you're looking at yourself too, like, oh no, like I've become my dad. Like, oh no, I can't believe I did that. You did not want to be like that person. And so you're trying to redo it. You're trying to redo it. You're working on reduction. I don't know what you're reducing, but okay. That's what I got for you, Capricorn. That was a little heavy. All right. Aquarius, how are you? 6811. Aquarius. Aquarius. Saint Michael, please protect Aquarius. Virgin Mother, please intercede on Aquarius' behalf. Four of Pentacles reversed. This is Mars and Leo energy for Aquarius, sun sign. Hermit reversed. Five of Wands reversed. The Sun reversed. Okay. And the Nine of Wands. You're going to get through it. They're giving, the Mars and Leo energy is giving you this energy to push through and finish. They want you to finish what you start. You have a thing with, this is good enough. Fuck it. You know, this is fine. But it's never finished. It's never, you know, it's not enough, maybe. Maybe you need to re-edit something that you've done, or like go back if you've been a writer before and like edit your work, or if you're like, I don't know what else uses editing, photo editing, edit your words, edit your patience, edit your, you released some kind of major thing that was hurting you in the past that you were holding on to so hard. So congratulations. That's that love energy entering an air signs world, is letting go of a resentment. Wow, that's not easy to do. Good job, Aquarius, especially a headstrong sign like Aquarius, right? You're happy enough. You're good. It's good enough. But I show that you're secretly maybe a little exhausted. And they're actually, you're going to get through it. You see it as a temporary setback. You're positive and you're seeing the light at the end of the tunnel here. But there is a tunnel, okay? And it's a challenge. And you're like, you're not resisting. You're not ignoring the challenge. You're like, oh, I'm just going to, move through this. I'm going to get through it. Very good energy. Abundant energy. In fact, I'm more channeling now than I was. I show maybe some of you have a little arthritis or some kind of issue in inflammation. You might feel some inflammation in your bones. That might be making you tired, so maybe rest that out and take your herbs and, figure that one. The Hermit reversed is like, you wanted things, you let go of trying to get to things too soon. You're realizing that you might need more time to introspection. You might have been impatient about a lot of stuff, that like nothing was ever finished. You never completed stuff. You did a bunch of shit, but you never completed one of the things or finished out. This is about finishing. You're going to get through that. They want you to finish what you start. They want you to complete your dreams. They want you to finish strong. Okay? And you're going to get there. You're going to, it's like running a marathon. You're going to get there. You're going to get to the end. Don't have to have the best time. And a marathon, what people care about is that you did it. You finished. A lot of people can't do that, and they understand marathons are hard, right? And I'm not saying that you're running a marathon. I'm just saying that like this is that same feeling of like, it's good that you even did that. You did that though, like give yourself credit. And you are learning how to give yourself credit. And you're humbly finishing what you start. And you may dig up these projects that you forgot about or whatever. And you're getting at them. You're going for it. It's going to be good. It's going to be really good. Yeah. Whatever you feel, Aquarius, it's funny. Whatever you let go of, it's going to return. So like if this is a family member that you let go of or whatever it is, they're going to return back to you. Okay? That's a little prediction. Because that Mars and Venus energy, they're making deals right now. They're trying to make things right. Okay. Pisces, 7343. Oh, I just got a real shadowy message about my own life. Hold on to this fluorite. Pisces, we're going to do Mars in Leo energy for Pisces. It had nothing to do with this reading. Like I'm definitely processing a lot of shit at one time when I'm doing these readings. But like, yeah, I just got my own little message. Maybe Pisces is the one that helps me with that. Okay. Pisces. Some clarity here for you, Pisces. St. Michael, please protect Pisces. Virgin Mother, please intercede on Pisces' behalf. Mars and Leo energy for Pisces. We got the Five of Pentacles. We've got the Queen of Swords. Good. We've got the Chariot. Amazing. We've got the King of Swords. Oh boy. And we've got the Ace of Pentacles. Wow. Pentacles reversed. I feel like someone's going to be sending you money. It could be your dad or your spouse. Maybe your boyfriend, your girlfriend, okay? I feel like, Pisces, someone's going to be sending you money while they're away. They're going to be sending care packages. You're going to be writing each other. You're looking at, how am I going to take care of this separation? Here we are again. I don't want to be broke. You might really be putting yourself out there. You could also be elevating from a King of Swords, or from a Queen of Swords to a King of Swords, where the Queen of Swords is like, okay, my bullshit meter is good. I know how to handle people or not handle them, right? And I can take it or leave it type of energy. And then you're going right into the King of Swords and being like, no, I know the King of Swords is quieter than the Queen of Swords. And they have a gentle energy here. They're like the doctor to the physician's assistant. They're the graduated sense. So you might be graduating something in this Mars and Leo energy. They might be finally, like, you're getting somewhere. That's what it feels like. You're finally getting somewhere. There's this Ace of Pentacles here. It's new money, new offer, new stability, new long term. You're starting over. It's really good energy. It's grounding you to be, all I care about is money right now. Or it's grounding you. You know, it's like, all I care about is my kids, my dog, my plants, and my money. And they're on the same page as you. You guys might have been married for a long time, but it feels like an old married couple that they have been through a lot, but they still love each other. If you're the masculine, you got it bad for her, and you got your head over your shoulder, you know? And if you're the feminine, you're just being beautiful you. This is very, you might have a guardian in here. You might not know. I wonder what angelic protection is on the Chariot. You guys have a plan, though, you two. You have a plan in this energy. You're going to defeat the odds. You're going to defy the odds, you know? You're traveling. You might travel together. You might travel to see someone. Maybe someone you haven't seen in a long time. This doesn't have to mean necessarily the same person I was just talking about. Someone might tell you in this distance that, I mean, the King and Queen of Swords can live in the same house and it's still distant, you know, so it doesn't have to be a physical distance. But someone might tell you in their travels that they want maybe a child, or they want to start a new business or something. Even if they already have their own business, they might want to start something new, like a brainchild that you two develop together. It's teamwork. This is good teamwork. It's effort. It's realism. It's this very good energy for Pisces. Any other sign, I'd be like, oh, this is so cold. This is so calculated. This is so clinical. But for Pisces, I'm like, no, like, you needed this, Pisces. You needed that. Yeah. You weren't being realistic. You weren't able to work on yourself. This person helps you work on your own thing. They're still there for you. Even if, let's say that this is like a break you're taking in a relationship, even if you're taking a break, quote unquote, they're still there for you. They still provide. They still care. This is a research project. They're doing research right now. You guys might be very smart, both of you. I want a pickle. That's what I have for you, Pisces. I hope you're doing well. That's what I got for you. Okay, that's what I got for Mars in Leo today. Ta-da! Thank you, thank you, thank you. Mwah, mwah, huh, pow. Yeah. Okay. Great stuff. That's what I have for you. Take care of yourselves. Ciao, babies.